How's it going, everyone? My name is Steven, and welcome back to another episode of the Finance Gamer, where we show you how to be smarter with your finances, crush your debt faster, and set you on the path to building your wealth. If you want to start now, begin by subscribing and hitting that bell down below so you don't miss out on anything. So today we're going to be talking about student loans, which I think we can all agree that they suck and that they're a burden to so many of us. Not only that, but there's no way you can get out of paying them, not even if you file for bankruptcy. So if you're actually trying to figure out what you can do to pay off your student loans faster, I'm actually gonna share with you 7 steps that I took personally to pay off my student loans in 39 months and how you can do the same thing. So let's not waste any more time, guys, and let's get started. The first step that I took to pay off my student loans was actually track every individual loan that I had. And if you log into your account, you'll probably see that you'll have 8 to 10 different student loans and different interest rates attached. So now that you have that information, your second step that you want to do is actually you want to figure out how you want to tackle these loans. So what I mean by that is, do you want to start paying the ones with the smallest amount, or do you want to tackle the ones with the highest monthly interest? So if you go with the first approach, this is more if you're a person that wants to make progress right away, or you're looking for like a small win. If you're actually looking on the other side though, that you want to save more money in the long run, you might just want to start looking at the ones with the biggest interest rates and paying them off the most. If you qualify, you can actually consolidate all your loans into one big boy right here. And by doing this, you can actually lower your interest rates. You see here that it's 4.5% opposed to 5.9%, and you're actually paying less in interest compared to the paying individual loans. If you actually want to see if you qualify for consolidating your loans, I'm actually going to include a link down in the description box below where you can actually put all your information in and see if that's an opportunity you can take. So now that you know how you're going to tackle your loans, the next step you got to take, step number 3, is start playing with the numbers. If you want to start seeing how paying your student loan quicker is going to affect your monthly payments, you actually want to start doing this step. So I'm actually going to take you to another tab that I have here. So you'll see that here I'll have 2 examples. One if you decide to pay the loan in 10 years, and another one if you want to pay it in 3 years. So here I'm taking the national averages again, $34,000 at 5.9% and paying them off in 10 years, 120 months. So my monthly payment comes out to be $375. So if in the long run we run the numbers, by the time you're done paying off your loan, you're going to be paying $45,000, which $11,000 of that is interest alone. But if you actually look here, if you actually decide to pay it off in 3 years using the same interest rate and principal amount, your payment actually goes up by $650, but look what happens in the long term. You actually pay less in interest. So if you compare these 2 interest rates against one another, in the long run, you'd be saving $8,000. That's why it's very important that you start playing with these numbers, so you can actually start seeing what is doable for you. So if this payment is too high, we can actually change this. Let's change this to 5 years, right? So that's 60 months. So see right here, you'd have to make $300 of additional payment. Okay, so you've run the numbers and you've gotten to a number where you're kind of comfortable at, right? You're saying, that's doable. So that is step number 4, is actually start making payments towards the principal. And this is gonna be important because every time you make a principal payment, that's gonna make your interest go down significantly by the time we get to the 44th payment, right? In our 5-year example, we'd only be paying $52 of interest, but in the 10 years, we'd be paying $118 of interest alone. That's double this amount. So now we know how much extra we need to be paying every month. So now the next step, which everyone's gonna love, step 5, is you need to learn how to budget. I know that everyone hates the B word, and when everyone says budget, people think that, I'm not gonna be happy, I'm gonna have to sacrifice so much. But the thing budgeting does is that it actually helps you plan everything out, all this that we're doing. It helps you find out everything that's coming in and everything that's going out when it comes to expenses. This way, once you know how much money you have to put aside for savings and necessities, then you'll know how much is left over to put towards these student loans. And I mean, you can always save a little bit for yourself towards the end to buy the stuff that you want. Budgeting doesn't mean you have to sacrifice everything in your life. And if you haven't seen it already, I actually made a video of the top 3 apps that I recommend where you can track all your financial accounts on your phone and on your computer. So I'll actually also put that in the link description down below so you can check it out, and that should actually help you a lot when it comes to your budget. Alright guys, so we know all this information, right? We know how much you want to start paying extra every month, but after doing your budget, you see that you still don't have enough to meet that monthly payment, right? So that's where step number 6 comes, and that's finding other forms of income. So you need to figure out what skills you have that you can sell. And there's websites on the internet like Fiverr where you can actually sell your services to other people. You can even see if you have a spare bedroom in your house and put that on Airbnb. Also, come tax time, instead of using that big fat refund check and spending it on all those fancy things, plan towards putting it towards this monthly payment so you can start making that savings, right? Alright guys, now we have the last step, step number 7, and that is try not to enroll in autopay or any other repayment plans. The reason I say that is that I want to keep you involved with all these steps that we went through, because it gets you interacting more with your finances and just seeing how payments go down and how you're spending less in interest gets you more motivated in continuing to do this stuff. That's why I'm also against repayment plans like forbearance, income-based repayments, because all this does is extend the term of your debts. So instead of paying it for 10, you're going to be paying it for 15, 20 years. And if you do that, you're going to be paying double the amount of interest. Imagine paying double this amount, $22,000 in interest. Okay guys, so this is pretty much the 7 steps that you can start taking to start paying off your student loans fast. And as you can see, instead of me just blabbing on and telling you do this, do that, showing you visually what you can do just by using 2 spreadsheets, I think it's just so beneficial. And if you're committed to it and actually seeing how much you save in the long term, this money can be yours. So that pretty much does it for me, guys. Please let me know if you have any questions on anything we went over. I'm more than happy to comment on any of this stuff. Let me know on social media, on Facebook and Instagram, where you can contact me, DM me. Thanks again guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like down below, subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks again guys, and keep crushing it in your financial game. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.